Hello there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I'm the host of this show. So, we're back on the very last day of the series we've been running for the month of November, my 30 favorite rock lyricists. We're on day number 1. Who is the guy that I chose? I wonder how many people will guess who it is. Most people, I think, would have picked my number 2 as being my number 1, but this guy has really come up and really taken that light away over the last decade or so. We're going to talk about Ian Anderson of Jethro Tull, and I've chosen 4 for Ian. This one, Thick as a Brick, The Songs from a Wood, and Aqualung, all for different reasons. So we'll start out in the reverse order. So Aqualung is arguably considered their best album of all time. The song Aqualung was never one of my favorite songs, but oddly enough, it was the song that kept me away from Jethro Tull for a long time, but it's now become a song that I actually quite appreciate quite a bit. There's lots on this album to appreciate, but that song, well written about a bum with mental illness, and he puts a face on it, which is good. So he's talking about something that's prevalent in our society, and I just think it's just a great tune. Next up, this is probably my favorite album by them, Songs from the Wood. Just everything on here is really well written, different stories. It's got a kind of I guess it's a woodsy feel to it, this album, or a kind of folky feel to it. That's probably a more accurate term. The Hunting Girl is really well written. It kind of marches along. You almost feel like you're involved with it. And of course, the title track, Songs from the Wood, another well written and well sung. His vocal performance on this album is fantastic as well. Next up, some say it's one of the best progressive rock albums of all time, and his masterpiece at writing, Thick as a Brick. One song for 2 sides of an album. The story is fantastic. It's a little bit odd. They try to pass it off that this little boy here wrote this album. Yeah, okay. But an absolutely incredibly well written album. And then I chose to talk about Living in the Past, even though it's a collection of songs. Songs, B-side songs, songs that never made it on albums. So it's kind of similar, also a bit of a greatest hits. It's got other stuff on here, but the reason I chose this is because it's a song, Life is a Long Song, is on here. It's the only place it appears in their discography. You can see it there, number 15. The reason I chose it is because I absolutely love the lyrics on this song. It just, sometimes I'll play it in the morning when I get up because it reminds me that life is about these kind of stories, these little stories. And so that's why I chose today to talk about Jethro Tull's Life is a Long Song. It's just a really well written track, one of his best. So that's my final, that's my number 1, Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. I didn't choose any of Ian Anderson's solo albums. I haven't been overly enamored with any of them, so I didn't bring any of them into this discography here, or into this series we've been doing. I did want to mention a few other artists that didn't quite make my list, but probably should have made my list. If there'd been a little bit more space, I would have squeezed them in. So of course you got Jim Morrison of the Doors. As odd of a character as he was, the lyrics he used to write were quite. He was a poet, obviously, but sometimes he was a little bit of a nut too. But I still like his writing. David Lawson of Greenslade, I like him a lot. I think he wrote some great lyrics for that band. It's a band I'm still only just discovering, even though I've been at it for about a year. But I like him. And the other one was Sandy Pearlman, who did a lot of the writing and lyrics for Blue Oyster Cult. And they're a little bit different than a lot of lyrics. They're kind of quirky. They say a lot of quirky things, but catchy and funny at the same time. They got a little bit of a sense of humor to them. So those are the other three people I wanted to mention as honorable mentions today. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the series and the episode. I appreciate your time coming here and listening to me. It's great, without you people watching this and coming and listening to me, it wouldn't be much sense to doing it, would it? Anyways, please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to leave any comments in the comment section on the series, you can do that. Or if you want to talk about Ian Anderson or any of the albums I've chosen today, you can do that. Or if you want to talk about the honorable mentions, you can do that. Or anything that's happened in the series at all. Or just pick your own number one. That would be good too. Anyways, I hope to see you all tomorrow for the beginning of another series that will be starting for the month of December, which will be, if I remember correctly here, my December series is my 31 favorite psychedelic albums. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how I worded it, but that's what we're going to be doing. So all next month we'll be doing my 31 favorite psychedelic. Actually, I think it was bands. I think it might be bands or it could be albums, one or the other. I'm not sure which one it was, but we'll be doing that for all next month. And I hope to see you all for that. So take care and have yourself a good evening, and goodbye.